Hey everyone, it's Katie with One Music School, and today we're going to learn how to chuck. Check out the description box below for my website if you'd like to set up a one-on-one Skype lesson with me. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. They let me know that you like these videos and that you'd like to see more. Alright, let's get into the tutorial. So there are 3 ways that you can chuck. I'm sure that there's a couple more, but these are the 3 ways that I usually teach my students how to chuck. The first one is you have a left-handed mute. So a left-handed mute is when you take your left hand and you lay them across the fretboard, across the strings, and you just lightly touch them to mute it. And so when you strum, you get a chuck-chuck sound right there. So you get a nice muted sound. Now for the demo. I am going to be using the tip of my pointer finger in order to strum. And I'm just going to be strumming down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So I'm just going to use a C chord right here. And I'm going to strum down, up, and then my hand is going to lay across the fretboard for the next count. So we have down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now that technique can work some of the time, but if you have a song that has a faster pace, it may not work. It may not be fast enough. So here is the next one. And now we have something that I call the palm chuck. What you're going to do that as you strum down, your palm is going to hit or brush against the strings first before your finger flicks down in order to create that muting effect. So I have strum down, my palm hits first, and then flick. So I'm just going to call it mute flick. So we have mute flick, mute flick, mute flick, mute flick, mute flick. I think I invented a new word. We're just going to call it the mute flick and it's going to be all the rage, right? So as soon as you get fast enough and you're able to use this portion of your palm to stop the strings from vibrating and then your finger flicks down. Let's demonstrate this. I'm using a C chord again, and then I'm going to strum down, up, and then mute flick, and then I'm going to release my palm off of the strings, and then they vibrate again when I strum up. So we have down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute, flick, up, down, up, mute, flick, up, down, up, mute, flick, up. So start off slowly if you're just starting this technique, and then slowly speed up like a locomotive. So we have down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And now we have the last chucking technique. That involves a completely different strumming technique. So instead of just using my pointer fingernail, I am actually going to use all of the nails on my hand. Pinky can be excluded, that's totally fine. So mainly these 3 right here, I strum down with all of them, but when I strum up, I'm going to use my thumbnail. So it's going to be alternate. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So I flick down, and then I flick up with my thumb. Now this is important because when you do this technique, the mute flick right here, you can chuck down, but you can't chuck up. So how does this work? I have my same flick, flick, nails, thumb, but my palm is going to be here when I do that. So you hear the mute, 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 like that. So I have down, up, mute, mute, 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 down, up, mute, mute. Now, just like the other strumming pattern, this may be a little strange for you. This was strange for me when I first tried this. So start off slowly. Just work on the alternate strumming technique first, then try the muting, go slowly, then speed up gradually. And that's it. Please let me know if you have any other techniques that you would like me to teach you in the future, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.